at this bedlam that you joined here.
It's not such a great story, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, you won the auction to get to hang out with us.
Yes,
that's got to be disappointing, no?
It's a good result for sure. The auction itself wasn't so great.
All right.
And by the way, remember Derrick Rose was on the Cavs briefly.
That's right.
And they made bobbleheads of him, and they dumped them in the ocean. They never actually gave away the bobbleheads. You remember that?
Did they
I do remember. That's true. Because who the hell wants Derrick? He was here for like 8 seconds.
I would have took the Derrick Rose. Yeah. It's Derrick Rose. Like, you going to stop this. You
still have not named Greg. Do you think he's the worst guy to ever win an MVP?
James Harden.
I don't think there'd be any question about that.
Thank you, Tyvis. Yeah. Greg knows what he's talking about. You don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Derrick Rose.
Is your favorite sport football?
Probably, if it came down to, I'd say my favorite sport is baseball.
Oh, it's baseball.
But I love football. I love basketball too. Yeah.
So speaking of baseball, side note, the Guardians robbed me on my second bold prediction.
What was it?
Which is what?
Oh, Noel?
Yeah, they like stopped playing him.
Yeah,
so.
Well,
I just want
to
throw that out there.
That's because I called Chris Antonelli and told him, hey.
Let's go. Slow it down here.
I can't get
Tyvis is 1-0. Greg, do you would a World Series championship mean the most to you, even more than a Brown Super Bowl?
Yes, it would. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. They haven't won one in my lifetime.
Right.
At least the Browns did in '64.
That's true. So, how are you feeling heading into the playoffs? What's your confidence level?
I mean, before this year, if you had told me that they would have a potential, I guess, for the best record or actually have the second best record, I never would have believed that.
Never. Me neither. But, especially if I would have told you that Shane Bieber got hurt after his 2-second start.
Yeah.
And the funniest thing about this Guardian season, beyond that none of us thought they could be this good, is that if you imagined a scenario where they were, it would have all been about the starting pitching.
For sure.
That Bieber was great, and Bybee was great, and Williams was great, and Tristan was great, and none of those things happened. Bybee's been good. The rest have either been non-existent, hurt, or not that good.
Yeah.
So it is remarkable.
Should Stephen Vogt win Manager of the Year?
I don't think so.
Why
as
not?
great a year as he's had. I would vote for the manager at Kansas City. They lost 100 games last year, and they're going to make the playoffs.
But this is his first year managing.
Same thing for the Royals.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
No, Cortaro's been there before.
Oh, he was there?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
You going to stick to your answer?
But still, you go from 100 losses to the playoffs, I got to vote you.
He's never done it before.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
No, not to me. So you vote for him. Do you think he should win?
I think he should win.
I mean, listen, you can make a case for either guy. I think Stephen Vogt's going to finish second. I think Clase's going to finish second in the Cy Young. I think Jose's going to finish third in the MVP. But the most important thing is winning the World Series. Hopefully they can get that done. Was it cool? Had you met Bernie before?
I had never met him before. He was so nice. It was really nice. That was great.
Bernie is nice to everybody.
You already had that jersey autographed. How did you get it autographed?
I think he autographed things at the auto show out at the IX Center one time. I think that's where I got it from.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And go ahead, Tyvis.
I said you need to get you a 22 one, and then for my cup of tea that I was with the Browns outside.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
For how long were you with the Browns?
OTAs.
Just OTAs. Mm-hmm. And then you got cut because of who?
Because the Browns decided that we should trade our starting Mike linebacker, DeMario Davis, to the Jets for Calvin Pryor. And
that was a really dumb trade.
I don't even know. Did Calvin Pryor ever play for us? Because they got into like a fight in practice,
That's
and
right.
I don't know if he ever. I think he got cut after that.
And DeMario Davis has been one of the best linebackers in football since that trade.
Yeah, he was a great leader. He was actually a really.
Why did they make that trade? Do we have any idea why? It made no sense.
They didn't have confidence in the safety room.
So you trade your best linebacker and the leader of the defense? That's how you solve the problem?
Which is weird because G-Dub was the DC and the safeties was playing 20 yards off the ball anyways.
Who was the GM then?
Sashi.
That was a strange trade.
Yeah.
Greg, you got any great sports memories that stand out to you?
Sports memories, baseball-wise, I would have to say it was Rajay Davis's home run.
Ooh.
Yeah.
For the Cavs, it would have to be the championship.
Did you go to the parade?
I did not go to the parade.
Oh, wow.
You were the one. You were the one that didn't go.
Greg was sitting at home like, where is everybody?
I was afraid I would have to go to the bathroom.
That's fair. That's fair. That was a tricky situation.
Man, oh man, I didn't.
And what about for the Browns?
For the Browns, I mean, both the time where Sipe was here and when Bernie were here, those were great times. I mean, Cleveland in the second half of the 80s with the Browns, it was crazy. I mean,
that was the best era of Browns football, you know, in modern era at least. And how are you feeling about the team right now? Do you have hope?
The Browns?
Yeah.
I don't have much hope.
You have hope? Do you have hope for Deshaun Watson improving?
I honestly, I'm not sure I do. I'm no expert, admittedly, but I don't see it.
No. Are you excited to maybe see Nick Chubb come back?
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah.
Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb is definitely one of the all-time greats, Browns.
Yeah. Well, you've seen a lot of great running backs. The Browns have had a number of great backs over the years. Is he? Well. Where does he rank for you on your all-time running backs?
Oh, for the Browns?
Yeah,
I mean, of course, Jimmy Brown is number one, but Chubb is number two.
Number two, right?
Sure. Yep.
Who argue for number two? Like who would people like say between Nick and
Leroy
Kelly?
Oh. Yeah,
Leroy Kelly.
Yeah. What is wrong with you?
Leroy Kelly. People love Peyton Hillis. He had one good year.
That's right.
I can't believe
he got the cover of the video game even. Remember?
That's right.
Yeah,
Peyton Hillis is the Josh Gordon of running backs. I mean, without the talent. But he had the one great year. What did you think about that argument we just got into about Josh Gordon being the most dominant player?
I don't
Earl's
even know what
lost
to
his
say
mind,
about
right?
that. No, he was just reading something.
Yeah. Who would you go Joe? Would you go Myles Garrett? Would you go Nick Chubb? I mean, or somebody else?
What was his exact question?
Over the last 25 years.
Okay.
Since the team's been back.
Yeah. It's been some bad times the last 25 years.
I mean, Phil Dawson's probably in the top 10. So
I think Nick Chubb might be it. Yeah.
Are you team dome or team lakefront?
That's an interesting question. What are they going to do with the old stadium if they build a new one? They going to throw it into the lake?
Probably
knock it down, tear it down, and build some housing and a boardwalk and stuff like that. I mean,
but it would be nice to aim high to have a new cool thing, certainly. But that's a lot of money. That's a lot of taxpayer money. Yeah.
He should pay for it himself.
Yeah, Jimmy should pay for it all himself. He's super rich. He can afford it. The rest,
he's going to be paying for quite a bit of it.
That's good.
That's good. All I know is that same thing happened for CBS, and somebody somehow, some way, you got it for free.
What do you mean?
The fantasy app.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, we're talking $150 versus $3 billion. That's a big difference. Congratulations on winning.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you for coming down. What else do you get as part of the sports package?
I got tickets to an Indians game, or I should say Guardians game, which I already went to.
Oh, nice. Which game was it?
It was the game on the 14th.
What did they win that day?
I believe they did win that.
It's always good when you get to go down and see a victory. We appreciate you being a supporter.
Hey, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
You got it. And that's going to do it for today's episode of the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show. We'll see you tomorrow, 11 to 12:30 right here, and 12:30 to 1 on WKYC.